How you guys feeling today? How y'all doing? Good morning. Um, we have a brand new video today. Finally in my home, in my actual setup, the place where I feel at peace. Um, we're gonna do a little recap on yesterday's trade. And we're also gonna do a little recap on today's trade. Today we took a W on the day, so we're back at break even on the balance. Um, 500 some dollar win. I'm gonna show you guys a trade. I really took this trade literally in my bed. I'm not even trolling. I woke up, I looked at my phone at like 8 something, 8:45. I saw all my confluences set. I didn't have no fear and I immediately entered. So to see that, it's like a little nerve wracking because at the end of the day it's like I'm on my bed. I'm not a professional at what I do. But if I do see my setup form, I am gonna take the trade. So was this luck? No. This was my strategy, this was my setup, this was good risk management. Everything happened. I'm explaining you guys the trade. Um, let's get straight into it. Actually, let's just first. I'm gonna explain why I feel like I lost yesterday's trade. Now looking back at yesterday, um, I kind of understand why I did lose because with all this consolidation here, I should have had an expectation that price was usually going to go short because we've been on Nasdaq. The people that trade Nasdaq, we know the volume on Nasdaq. We know how volatile the market is. We know that this market is always looking and hunting liquidity. So for me to think that we would find a position here is like, okay, me just trying to force setups now because right here in these zones, I knew at some point in time price would have came back and retraced into some one of these zones, if not this little order block that we have right here that I should have presented to you guys. But yes, this little order block right here that I had a good feeling price was definitely looking to hunt back. And I had a good idea, and it's all about patience, which is what I was lacking that day. And I'm going to take full accountability on that because I do want to keep you guys um, up to speed when it comes to my trades and when it comes to just me trading. You know what I'm saying? I told myself I'm going to take more accountability when I'm trading. So I need to understand that when we trade on the Nasdaq, we should be looking at stuff like this. Get my little drawing tool. We should be looking at stuff like this, looking at stuff like this, looking at stuff like this, looking at stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? All of that matters because this shows that we have taken the liquidity, we have gathered our liquidity, and now we're just trying to make a move. Right here, this right here is just consolidation and gathering liquidity to probably go into a deeper zone. I knew at the end of the day, market was going to go down because at some point we had to retrace into one of our zones. But instead, I was looking on the lower time frame instead of the higher time frame bias and not understanding what the market was really trying to do. So going into the day today, I caught a good long. It was a great long. I caught the long at around 8:45 in the morning. I was saying like literally I didn't wake up for market open, but I put a little timer on after for market open, and then I woke up and just watched the trade play and do what I had to do. One reason why I knew we were not going to continue going short in the market is because of this. We had strong we had strong displacement to the downside, as you see here. We had really strong displacement to the downside from yesterday's session. We took a lot of liquidity. We gathered down. Now, boom. Usually, if we tap into a fair value gap, we're going to expect that fair value gap to hold and that we're most likely going to end up moving down in price, which is not what we did here. We tapped into this 2 hour and look what happened. As you see here, we actually went a few ticks lower. You compare it, you see the difference between the two. You know what I'm saying? We're like maybe 200 ticks away. You feel what I'm saying? So right then and there, I'm thinking in my head, this is literally all while I'm just waking up and analyzing the chart and then decide to enter. I'm thinking, okay, boom, we haven't held that. We're definitely going to be looking to go long because not only that, we have ace of session lows that were taken out on Nasdaq, but on ES they were not taken out. So we created a SMT divergence. Once I saw we created a SMT divergence, I saw very strong bullish pressure. This right here was my entry. And the reason why I decided to enter here, we had a change in the state of delivery to the upside. Not only that, we had multiple bullish fair value gaps forming. We had an inverse fair value gap that was created. And when I entered around here, like around this 850 range or somewhere around here, um, like around 854. That's I guess that's where I entered. 854. That's where I entered. 854 because I saw we had this change in the state. You know what I'm saying? Great change in the state. I saw that price was disrespecting bullish pressure. right here. You know what I'm saying? This is completely understandable, and I could have got stopped out here, but I wouldn't have known because I went back to sleep. Um, right here, we could have got stopped out here because right here we do have a 5-minute bullish for value gap, but this 5-minute inverse for value gap held, and then as you see, price definitely decided to respect that. And as it started respecting it, if I wanted it, let's say I were to have a smaller stop loss and I got stopped out because I had a little alert going on, I could have just re-entered with this for value gap, with this inverse for value gap right here. So regardless of it, I was looking to go long no matter what going into the day, and I was looking to target London session highs. So as you see, we come in, we're respecting everything, we're moving high. I went break even right here. Once price came and held, which was on the 15-minute time frame, once we held this candle right here, that's when I went break even. I did not go break even on this candle right here because as you see, we're left with a wick and the body is below. So once we had that, it's all about patience, just trying to be patient. I was a little like nerve-wracking because I'm not gonna lie, like I did take this while I basically was asleep, not really paying too much attention on the market, but I did have strong conviction in my strategy moving in my direction. So went break even after this, and then the rest of the trade just continued to play out. ES was doing what it had to do, tapped into London session highs, and yeah, the rest of the trade just played out. This was honestly just an A+ setup in my opinion. S&T divergence, inverse fair value gap, liquidity was taken, session high, session low was taken, and I just targeted the next session high, which is just above, right into this 2-hour fair value gap, which once again is definitely an indication that price is hunting liquidity, because not only is this like in a way a turtle soup, we're tapping into this zone, which not only gives us even stronger conviction that price is trying to move in a different direction. So who knows, from this we could probably be dropping. Who knows what's going to happen? Maybe we're just gathering liquidity in these ranges before we end up dropping because we just tapped into a zone like this. But it doesn't really matter to me. I caught my setup and I'm good on the day. But yeah, there were multiple places for people to enter. 3-minute for value gap right there, inverse for value gap right there. I was just marking that out just to like keep myself noted on what's really going on in the market and what could potentially happen. So if somebody wanted to enter there, they could have. But yeah, if price were to have retraced, I would have expected price to retrace back into like this order block zone, like this little order block range, and then this little internal order block range, and then continue to reverse back up. So that's what I was really looking for. But price continued to shoot up and then did what it had to do. But yeah, you see the execution, so no bullshit. Um, yeah, that was really my trade going into the day. I know you feel like why you're not happy, why you don't feel like. I really don't. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't. Just seeing that the process went where I was looking to go. It's just that's really all that matters to me. I'm just grateful for that. Thank God, obviously. And hopefully we can catch some more setups tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? If not, that's okay. It's all about what price action is looking to do, what the market is trying to find, and just trying to understand price action to the best of my ability. So if you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe if you want to. Um, yeah, I hope you guys take care of yourself, take care of your family, stay safe, and always love.